What's up, guys, and welcome back to my garage. If you're enjoying this series, make sure you leave a like on the video and subscribe. If you haven't already, it would be greatly appreciated. In the last episode, we got started on our disrespected wolf project. As I said before, we've beat the absolute crap out of this thing, so it is finally time that we start showing it just a little bit of love. But we've got the frame all straight now, the body panels are all straight, or I guess what little body panels we have on the vehicle are all straight. All the suspension components have been changed out and are all in working order. The engine is the same as it's always been, and it's just fantastic. It is an absolute unit. Oh, and it's on some nice fancy new wheels, which I guess is always good. But today, the game plan for today is we're going to be finishing up all of the interior. We're going to be slapping a bunch of body panels on this thing, making sure it has glass, everything like that. But before we get to all that, I want to go around the vehicle and just address some minor issues with it. Stuff that I often overlook, if not done soon-ish. So headlights, taillights. I think we have a couple of little things in the interior I want to clean up just really quick. And then we can come over here and grab all of these brand spanking new interior components. I get so tired of trying to make the long journey all the way out to the upholstery shop. This time I did it in the NIV. You can see I moved the hitch over from the Wolf Wagon to the NIV. It did quite a bit better with the trailer, but still, the drive's just too long, dude, and I hate trying to include that in episodes. It's bad. Overall, it's bad. I think I spent almost $2,000 on just all the interior components. But again, we'll get into that a little while later on. So I'm going to grab my wrench, and we're going to start loosening up some of these broken bits on here. Just kidding. We actually need the screwdriver for all of this stuff. Both of these taillights only had one screw each holding them in, and I personally love that. It makes uninstalling and reinstalling quite a bit simpler. We only had one turn signal on this thing. I'm gonna go ahead and just replace all of this stuff because I don't really know how to tell if it's still good. I don't think any of them even have bulbs in them to begin with, so probably a good thing we're doing here. So let's grab our trim tool. The next thing that we need to replace is actually underneath the windshield wiper cowl. There she is. There she is. That's what we're after. So let's grab our wrench. And all we need to do, I believe, is just undo that one bolt. The whole thing will come off. We'll probably have to use our pry tool to remove the wiper blade. Oh, you know what? I'm being dumb. I'm being dumb. There's not even a wiper on the thing, dude. That's literally just the wiper arm and wiper motor. So let's grab that from the store really fast. Let's just grab a whole bunch of stuff while we're here so we don't have to keep doing this back and forth. $213 for a new cluster. I'm guessing we need a new one of those. Maybe we don't. Maybe we replaced it a long time ago. I don't really remember. 2 new bricks. I think there are actually clear turn signals, so I'm gonna shoot for those instead. Not sure what the condition is on our rear view mirror. I know we don't have mirrors right now because we don't even have doors to mount those mirrors to. Steering column. I think that switch is the only thing that's bad, but I'm gonna get a new one. I'm gonna get a new one just in case. We're probably gonna want a new steering wheel. I'm guessing again we don't have a stereo. Not that we use those things, but we'll go ahead and purchase that. A wiper blade. Just one. Oh yeah, I guess it does mount in the center. That makes sense. Okay, we're obviously gonna need the wiper motor. That's really what we came here for. These are those clear turn signals I was talking about. Let's go ahead and purchase both of those. And it looks like they have taillights with the amber removed, so that's been replaced with white. Let's go with those as well. I don't think we need anything else for right now. We've got a pretty good amount of stuff. I've got good news and bad news. The good news is we've got a brand spanking new steering column, steering wheel, wiper motor, and wiper blade. The bad news is I kind of bought the wrong taillights. They're the right ones. They're the ones that I would want, but they're not actually for this model specifically. We still need the Wolf Wagon taillights. It's a bit unfortunate, but hey, now we can add some nice taillights to our scrap pile, and maybe we'll get even more money for the whole lot of it. But now that we've got our taillights in, we just have to tighten up one bolt on each. Really, really love that. And then I can't forget to add bulbs. So I'm gonna do that after we install the headlights. Alrighty, we've got all the bulbs in place now in both the headlights and the taillights. I've already gone through and ripped out a good majority of the remaining interior pieces. The last two pieces that we need to yoink on out of here are going to be these two B-pillar trims. You guys, I really contemplated continuing with the blue interior, but I think the brown, or it's, I guess, lighter brown, because there is a darker brown variant, but I guess that's probably going to go along with the color scheme a little bit better. I don't want to have any spoilers, but the thumbnail probably already gave it away. I just think it's going to look so much better with the light brown. Anywho, interior fully stripped now. We are ready to start installing all this new stuff. I think I'm going to start with the dash cluster and then maybe the driver's seat as well, just so we can test our lights sooner than later. Now we should be able to just hop on in here and hit the ignition. We'll wait. Turn it over. Oh wait, where's our hazard switch? Like, yeah, I can test the lights, but I thought our hazard switch was included in the dash. Maybe it's in the center console? Let's check this thing out. Oh yeah, right there, right at the top. Okay, so that can go on in there. I believe there's just one bolt holding that thing on. We probably should have installed the carpet as well. I might just go ahead and do that. Yeah, it's not even letting us do it because I'm fairly certain the center console is what actually holds the carpet in. There we go. Now we can add this on top. Should have just one bolt right there in the center. Okay, let's drop the wrench and we'll try these lights again. I'm expecting them all to work. I mean, I did just buy brand new everything, but doesn't hurt to just check, right? Alrighty, so headlights. Perfect. Let's actually get out so we can check them out. Those look great. Taillights are illuminated. Let's hop back in here, hit the hazard switch, just so we can see those. See, the turn signals here are clear, but the bulb itself is still amber, and I like that. I'm into it. The taillight turn signals almost look yellow, but I'm not complaining. That is the only option of tails we have for the Wolf Wagon. Perfect, dude. Let's kill the lights, kill the ignition, and we'll continue on with the rest of the interior. Alrighty, another minor oopsie, really not that big of a deal, but I thought for sure we'd be able to use this rear trim panel. It's got the headrests built into it and everything. Turns out we can't. It is specific for the four-door Wolf, but not the four-door Wagon Wolf. It looks good though. I mean, if it would just slot into place, I think it would work just fine. Unfortunately, it doesn't, so we're gonna have to add it to our pawn pile. As for the remaining parts, we will, of course, need some doors for those, but everything else looks phenomenal. We've got a headliner in this thing now. We've got a glove box, which I just found out has these little indents for cup holders, because come to think of it, it doesn't have any anywhere else. The next step for us, then, is to head into the catalog and start purchasing the remaining, exterior body panels. What is dashboard lower L? I don't think I have that. What is dashboard lower R? Okay, I'm gonna buy both of those. Maybe there's something else in interior that I've just forgotten about. Potentially, we've got sun visors. I think we have all the trim in the trunk. Of course, we need the wagon stuff. Here we go. Yeah, we have both of those. We don't have the trunk trim, so let's buy that. Okay, I think we're good now on interior bits. But still, like, where did these go? It said dashboard. Oh, I've got you. So it covers, like, the top side of the footwell right here. At least on the passenger side. I'm sure the driver's side is probably pretty similar. It might even cover up a little bit of our steering column. Oh, yeah, it totally does. Dude, that looks nice. It's not something you would ever see unless you were, like, crouched underneath there, but it looks good. Now then, we can start purchasing some of the exterior panels. I'm going to go ahead and just scroll all the way to the bottom because it seemed like that's kind of where the the wagon specific stuff seem to be located. Spoiler kit left? Spoiler kit right? Okay, let's buy both of those because I have no idea what they are, so they're probably really sick. I believe these are side skirts, so we'll scoop up the 2 of those. Wagon kit 1, or just kit 1. Oh, obviously we would want the wagon kit 1, right? Then we have the rear spoiler kits. Definitely, definitely. That's probably like the midsection for these 2 pieces down here. And then after that, we have the doors. We've got both of the roof trims right here. We'll grab both of them. Rear panel wagon. Where the heck does that go? Oh, you know what? I think that's like the what goes right behind the rear bumper. So I'm pretty sure we already have that guy. Quarter panels we already have. Interior quarter panel pieces we already have. We don't currently have a fuel door, so we'll grab that. Then we have cover window LW. No idea where that goes. Maybe it's like an interior window trim. I'll grab both of them. Cover trunk wagon. Sure. Sure. Bumper R wagon. But we have the kit. Does the kit replace the bumper or does it mount over top of the bumper? It kind of looks like it's a bumper replacement, so we'll skip that for now. Cover bumper R wagon. Sure. Sure, we'll grab that. After a bit more scrolling to the top past all the coupe stuff, we have the hood for 358 bones. We don't have a grill, so we're gonna get that. Fuel door we've already got. I think ours is specific to the wagon again. Scrolling back down really quick, I think I actually skipped over the front bumper kits by accident. Maybe we've got 2 of those now, who knows? But we have spent a lot of money already. We still need the 2 front doors. I don't know where any of these covers go, but I'm gonna go ahead and buy all of them, and we'll figure it out. On second thought, I think it might be smarter if we at least apply some paint to the body as it is right now. That way we don't have to rip off a bunch of the new body panels later on. So, let's try to just swim through our sea of parts in here. And we'll purchase our first can of paint. F7 EDD5. It's actually a GTA color. It's metallic cream, I believe. I just always really liked the way that it looked. So did a little bit of Googling, found the hex code for it, and that's what we're gonna be rolling with.
2 very boring minutes later.
The first coat of paint is on, and it looks so good, you guys. It looks even better than I thought it would. Just the interior complements the exterior color so perfectly. Man, I'm excited to see it when it's like all actually together. So let's continue mounting stuff up. I'll go ahead and just put this spray paint can on the shelf, and we'll keep going. I really thought that we had purchased everything. Honestly, I kind of thought that we over purchased even, which we kind of did, but we're not going to talk about that right now. We're still missing the fenders. There's a little like trim piece that goes underneath the headlights that we'll need. There is a inlay here in the rear bumper, but I don't currently have one for the front. It kind of looks the same, so I'm definitely going to be on the lookout for one of those as well. But this thing looks incredible already, you guys. It seriously looks so freaking good. But over here, the skirts, all right? This is where I'm a little confused. Wait, did these go? No, that's definitely rear left. Couldn't find a spot for these, couldn't find a home for those. But these side skirts, I don't think that we can put side skirts. Wait, which side is this? Left side. I don't think that we can put side skirts on the Wolf wagon. It must be specific to the 4-door Wolf or the Wolf coupe. But as far as the wagon goes, I don't think these work. Which is a shame too, because this is like part of the body kit. It would look really, really dope. But maybe we'll figure out a solution later. All these parts over here will fit. They just kind of cover up current stuff that still needs to be painted. So we're gonna spray those separately. I'm gonna just hop back into the catalog here and see if I can find all the missing pieces. Here we go. We're off to a good start. I believe these are the trims for underneath the headlights. So I will get both of those. I'm pretty sure that this right here is the front inserts or inlay thing for the front bumper, so I went ahead and purchased one of those, but I'm not seeing these fenders anywhere. Oh, dude, they're called quarter panels. That's why I can't find them. They're called quarter panels, not fenders. But it should just be those two right there. She just needs a little bit more paint on like the main body of the vehicle. We'll have to respray all these little trim pieces and things. Still not sure what I'm gonna do about the whole side skirt situation. I guess we'll worry about that when the time comes. But I'm gonna get back to respraying, and I'll see you guys here in just a few minutes.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've got ourselves a fresh cream paint job on the Wolf Wagon. Dude, it's looking so dang good. Really, really glad on my decision to go with the light brown interior in contrast with this cream exterior. I think it looks perfect. I also went through and resprayed all of our accent pieces, all of our trim pieces, so super easy. We just have to pick each one up, figure out where it goes, and slot it into place. Shouldn't be too terribly difficult. I did just remember about our door cards, though, so before we continue on, actually, no, this is stupid. We're going to need glass. Before we continue on, let's get some glass, and then we can add in our door cards. It's done. It's finally finished. We've finally done it just in time for it to start raining, so I'm immediately going to go head to bed. Because, as you guys know, the rain sound effect just kind of drives me nuts. But we'll head across the street, we'll grab some food, grab some water, and then I'll show you guys what we're working with now. Spoiler, she looks good. Excuse me, Mr. Goldfish. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure you're meant to be in there, not out here. But you do you. So, turns out we could actually use those nice body kit side skirts, but apparently I already had a side skirt on the side that I was trying to apply the new one to, which obviously wasn't going to work, so I went ahead and removed it. Somehow we didn't have one on the other side. I really don't know how I never realized that we had a side skirt already, but that's beside the point. This thing is looking beautiful, you guys, beautiful. It's very VIP-esque, and that's really sort of the look that I was going for. However, the final thing that we have to do to this build is paint the wheels. I've been toying with the idea of doing a gold, maybe a bronze, so I think I'm going to try both of those colors, and we'll see which one we like the most. I forgot that we kind of made this thing dirt nasty low, so I've got to try to just jack up from the rear bumper. Hopefully then we'll be able to get these arms underneath. It's tricky, man. When it's dirt nasty low like this, like the arms kind of push it around, and it makes it really, really challenging to actually get it up on the hoist. So we'll take our little floor jack now to the front, and we'll try to do the same thing. It doesn't really like doing things this way, but it works. Believe me, it works. It's the only way I've been able to get this vehicle and other slammed vehicles actually on the lift. For the bronze, we're going to be using 916532 again, courtesy of GTA, and then we have C2944F for the gold color. So I'm going to do 2 in gold, 2 in bronze. We'll mock up one side bronze, the other side gold, and we'll just see which one we like the most. Also, I think I forgot to mention this, but the spoiler thing with the little trim pieces on the sides, that also doesn't fit the Wolf Wagon. So, is what it is. I'm not sure why it's so hazy in the garage all of a sudden. We get it, you vape, but over here we have the bronze side, and then on this side, this is the gold side. Personally, I think the bronze being a little bit darker complements the lighter brown interior better than the gold does. Gold's still good, it's just not as good as the bronze. So I haven't even tightened these. I'm just going to go ahead and take them right back off. We'll get them resprayed bronze, and then get them all 4 bolted up. Dude, this vehicle, this is it, man. I mean, this is the peak of my garage. I'm only just now noticing that we only have $18,000 to our name now, you guys. We're basically broke. I mean, we had, what, 30 G's not too long ago? Now, after all this work, we've got a very, very sweet wolf wagon. Actually, I should probably change this color code. The vehicle's currently sitting at, we'll call it 14,500 buckaroonies. So as soon as we hit change color, that should definitely affect it. 28, nearly a $29,000 vehicle now. That is insane. That is actually insane, and it looks so good. I gotta just roll it back. Okay, we're probably gonna clip our pond pile here, but I want to roll it back into the sunlight so we can really take it all in. Look at that thing, dude. What a unit! Seriously, what a unit. And it still rips, right? Because the engine hasn't changed. The transmission is the same as well. But now it's got a full interior. Oh, man. Man, we did it. We really did it. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. But I think that's probably where we're going to have to wind things down at for today. Once again, if you guys did enjoy, please leave a like, leave a comment. Help support the dream by smashing that subscribe button. And I will see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Peace.